That's the problem with code, right? Once you get it out there, it takes on a life of its own. It's going to be made. So I'm trying to keep things as simple as possible. So that's a future state. So to get things going, I did a little work last night. I just can't help myself. I don't really feel like hopping on the stream at 12 o'clock at night. I'm going to go through the process of what I did to bootstrap this using generative AI tools. I think if you're really bought into a particular platform, there might be ways of using the tooling a slightly bit better. I find it's really good as most things to get started, start moving forward, and then use it as a point to refine. I jump off and refine. The goal is to make a simple UI that wraps the inputs for the Python script. Ideally, that's it. We got the UI there, and then maybe we can transition and see how today goes into building a real simple in-memory API. There's no auth, there's no nothing. Like it may just pass things through directly to the script to execute and pass things back. But I'm probably going to make it as dead simple as possible. I just want to elevate the state of the code, right? Every day is a little bit better. I'm unlikely to do that in Python, just because I'm going to use React for the front end. Everyone loves it. I'm an old Angular guy. Work these days has me doing React stuff. And I'll probably keep it in the TypeScript node space for the API. And the reason being is that ultimately some of the heavy lifting Python code is going to live in a different piece of the puzzle. So there'll be the API and the application talking to each other, and then at some point that will feed off into some further back-end logic for video processing and all that's going to involve blob storage at the very least. Possibly, I'm treating it as a message queue. But anyway, I'll get in the architecture when we get there. And then these points are probably going to be later streams, but they're here for kind of consistency. And then I'd like to get Google OAuth in. I'd like to get this to the point where it's secure. I can put it up. I can deploy it. Maybe I should put that as a 0.5. Deploy. GitHub Actions. Like I got with the WebCat stuff, make commit, it goes off, it does its thing. I'm not going to be terraforming any resources or anything, at least not at this stage. I want to keep things rather small. The idea is that I don't have a big Azure bill every month. I've got a small amount of money I can experiment with. Small budget, I don't know, 20 or 30 bucks would be ideal or more. It's a tinker project. It's for fun. I'm just out being the AI adventurer. All right, so let's get into this. How did I do this process? I started with a little tool, v0 .dev. It's going to allow you to log in, create some prompty type things. So I said, hey, I want to create a SaaS page where I can log in with Google and paste YouTube links to transcribe, where the user can select transcription type, normal, VTT, and enter a well-formulated prompt. And this is what it gave me. It gave me three options. That one, a good landing screen, more intermediary straight into it, paste your link, and then more what I would think feels a little bit like the final. Nice little header, nothing too complicated. This will probably be behind a login page and a landing page and all the things that come with this. But remember, I just want to get that simple UI. What's dead simple? What doesn't make my eyes bleed? What works? I'm trying to up that level of utility here. So ideally paste it in and select my transcription type. I'd enter a prompt. It might be something like, hey, my name is Travis Freisinger. I'm an AI adventurer, and I record live streams about that. Feed that into the live stream link. Have it transcribed. The reason I'm going to do that is it consistently captures my name wrong. It's Frissinger. Fry as in Friday and Singer. It wants to put fry as in like fire, fry as in French fry. But anyway, that's not the point. But the idea is that here's a little generative AI that's exposed to this traditional just transcribe type process. There's a million of these types of services out there for YouTube and whatnot. Yay, happy days, good for them. I'm not looking to make $1 million off this. I'm just looking to explore and expand my understanding of working with generative AI as I take an engineering and leadership perspective on this. Engineering, like how do I work with it? What are the things I need to worry about? How does observability play into this? How do I keep it sane? More of a leadership, what are the risks? How do I measure ROI? Those types of things, more of a business type purview on this all.